Picture this. You're sitting down at a restaurant. The server walks up, smiles, and asks, "What can I get started for you today?" And suddenly, your brain just blanks. You know the words for the food, but the whole exchange, the small talk, the requests, the back and forth, feels way faster and more natural than anything you practiced.
Today, we're fixing that completely. Welcome back to day 4 of the 30-day English Speaking Challenge. We've covered introductions, daily routine, and family. Today, we're heading to the restaurant. This is one of the most common real-life situations you'll face in English, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to order a full meal, make special requests, and handle the check like you've done it 100 times. Let's get into it.
Why restaurant English matters. Restaurants move fast. Servers are busy, conversations are quick, and there's a whole rhythm to it. Greetings, small talk, ordering, checking in, paying, that textbooks rarely capture in a realistic way. If you only know formal phrases like, "I would like to order," you'll sound correct, but a little stiff compared to how people actually talk. Today, we're going to learn the real flow of a restaurant conversation, from the moment you walk in to the moment you pay the check.
Getting seated and small talk with the host. When you walk in, "Hi, table for 2, please." "Hey, do you have a reservation system, or is it just walk-ins?" "We've got a reservation under name." "How long's the wait tonight?"
Right this way. It'll be about 15 minutes. Is that okay? Would you prefer booth or table seating?
Common responses. "That works. Thanks." "Booth's great. Thank you." "No rush. We can wait." Practice out loud. "Hi, table for 2, please. And is there a wait right now?" Ordering drinks. Once you're seated, the server usually starts with drinks. Server might ask, "Can I start you off with something to drink?" "What can I get you to drink?" Common responses. "I'll just have water, thanks." "Can I get a Coke, please?" "I'll have a glass of the house red." Wine. "Could I get a water with lemon?" "We'll both just do waters for now, thanks."
Notice, "I'll have" and "can I get" are both extremely common, natural ways to order, much more common in casual speech than "I would like." Practice. "Could I get a water? And I'll have a Coke as well. Thanks." Ordering your meal. Server might ask, "Are you guys ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes?" "What can I get started for you?" "Have you decided?" If you need more time, "Could we get a couple more minutes?" "We're still deciding, sorry." "Actually, what do you recommend?" Great natural question to ask a server. Ordering your meal. "I'll have the grilled chicken, please." "Can I get the burger, medium, with fries?" "I'll do the pasta, please." "Could I get that without onions?" When someone asks how you want something cooked, "Medium, please," or "Well done, please." Medium rare's perfect. Practice. "I'll have the burger, medium, with a side salad instead of fries, please." Special requests and substitutions. This is where a lot of learners freeze, but it's very formulaic once you know the patterns. Asking for something on the side. "Could I get the dressing on the side?" "Sauce on the side, please." Substitutions. "Could I swap the fries for a salad?" "Is it possible to substitute rice instead of potatoes?" "Could I get that without cheese?" Extra requests. "Could we get some extra napkins?" "Can I get an extra plate to share this?" "Could you bring some more bread when you get a chance?" Practice. "Could I swap the fries for a side salad? And could I get the dressing on the side, please?" Notice the word could. Much softer and more polite than "I want," and extremely common in restaurant requests. Allergies come up often, and it's important to know how to mention them clearly and confidently. "I have a peanut allergy. Is this dish safe?" "I'm allergic to shellfish, so I'll need to avoid that." "Does this have gluten in it?" "I'm vegetarian or vegan. Does this dish have meat or dairy in it?" "Could you check if this was cooked with butter?" Server might respond, "Let me double check with the kitchen for you." That should be fine, but let me confirm. Practice. Quick question. I have a shellfish allergy. Is this dish safe, or does it contain any?
Asking for the check and splitting the bill. Asking for the check. Could we get the check, please? Whenever you get a chance, could we get the bill? We're all set. Just the check when you're ready. Splitting the bill. Could we split this between 2 cards? We'll just split it evenly. I've got this one, offering to pay for everyone. Let's just split it down the middle. I'll get this round, you get the next one. Common among friends. Practice. Could we get the check, and could you split it evenly between these 2 cards? Tipping in America. Cultural notes. This is genuinely important for anyone visiting or living in the US. Tipping culture is very different from many other countries. Standard tipping at sit-down restaurants is typically 18 to 20% of the total bill, though this can vary. Tipping isn't just polite in the US. For many servers, tips make up a large part of their actual income, since base wages for tipped workers can be lower. Common phrases. What's a good tip here? I usually just do 20%. Is tip already included? Sometimes automatically added for large groups. At counter service or fast casual restaurants, tipping is optional but often appreciated. You'll frequently see a tip screen on the card reader. Practice. I'll just leave 20%. That seems standard, right? Real-life scenario 1. Full restaurant order. Scene. A typical dinner at a sit-down restaurant. Server. Hi there, welcome in. Can I start you off with something to drink? Hi, I'll just have a water, thank you. You got it. Are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes? I think we're ready. Could I get the grilled salmon, and could I swap the vegetables for a side salad? Of course, no problem. Any dressing preference? Ranch, on the side, please. Got it. Anything else? That's it for now, thank you. Later, after the meal. How was everything? It was great, thank you. Could we get the check when you get a chance? Of course, I'll be right back with that. Real-life scenario 2. Sending food back politely. Scene. Something's wrong with your order, and you need to politely address it. Server. How's everything tasting? Actually, I think this might be a little undercooked. Would you mind checking? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Let me get that fixed for you right away. No worries at all. I appreciate it. Thank you. A few minutes later. Here you go. Sorry again for the wait. No problem. Thank you so much. This looks great. Notice, staying polite and calm even when correcting an issue is the natural American restaurant style. Direct but friendly, never confrontational. Real-life scenario 3. Fast casual, ordering at the counter. Scene. Ordering at a counter service restaurant, like a sandwich shop or fast casual chain. Cashier. Hey, what can I get for you? Can I get a turkey sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and mustard? What kind of bread? Wheat, please. For here or to go? To go, please. Anything else? Could I also get a small fries and a bottle of water? Sure thing. That'll be $12.50. Perfect. Here you go. Common mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1. Overly formal ordering language. I would like to order the chicken is correct, but stiff. I'll have the chicken, or can I get the chicken? Sounds far more natural. Mistake 2. Forgetting please and thank you at natural points. American restaurant culture is casual, but politeness markers still matter. Add please to requests and thank you when receiving food or drinks. Mistake 3. Not knowing how to interrupt politely. If you need to get a server's attention, a simple "excuse me" or a small wave works. There's no need for long, formal phrases. Mistake 4. Being unclear about substitutions. Vague requests like, "Can you change this?" confuse servers. Be specific. Could I swap the fries for a salad? Mistake 5. Forgetting tipping norms.
Not tipping or tipping very low is considered highly unusual at a US sit-down restaurant and can come across as rude, even if unintentional. Pronunciation and rhythm drill. I'll have the blends into I'll have the, fast and smooth, not word by word. Repeat. I'll have the burger. I'll have the pasta. Could I get? Could I often blends slightly, said quickly together. Repeat. Could I get that without onions? Check, please. Short, simple, common phrase. No need for anything longer. Repeat. Check, please. Could we get the check, please? Your speaking challenge for today? Record yourself, out loud, ordering a full meal from start to finish. Greet the host and ask for a table. Order a drink. Order a meal with one substitution. Ask for the check. Post your restaurant order in the comments in English. Recap. Today we covered getting seated and small talk with the host, ordering drinks and food naturally, special requests, substitutions, and allergies, asking for the check and splitting the bill, tipping culture in America, 3 real scenarios: full sit-down order, sending food back politely, and fast casual ordering. Common mistakes and pronunciation practice. Tomorrow, day 5, we're heading out shopping. How to ask for help, talk about sizes, prices, and even negotiate a little. If today helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop your restaurant order in the comments. See you tomorrow.